We have the cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. Going to be bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff basketball right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Thompson. Mitchell is out there with Jokic, and it's Ivy in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Paul George is out there with McCollum, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5 down low. So the Pelicans win the tip. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. And he drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
McCollum against Mitchell. And there's the pass to Ivy. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Ivy. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
McCollum outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it goes down 2 points. Ingram's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Mitchell finds Jokic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Jokic and body control. Hey, years ago, we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. McCollum, no good. Pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ingram. Over Jokic. Offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Now, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thompson passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And the basket by McCollum. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Ivy. Driving to the basket. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so George will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. That one drops for him.
It's something I think Paul George in the offseason is really working on, just pulling up off the dribble, maintaining great balance. Very few flaws in his offensive game.
The drive by Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Jazz trail by 7. Thompson outside. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Jokic draws the double. Mitchell wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. No good.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Mitchell passes to Jokic. And he banks in the lane. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. Now he's attacking the paint.
Now here's McCollum. And here is Ingram over Thompson. And that one hits back iron. To the paint. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cullen passes to Hernan Gomez. Outside, George. Williamson trying to free himself up. A nice shot by George. George has got 5 now.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Mitchell in the corner. Trying to get open is Thompson. And it's Mitchell missing. Pelicans leading by 3.
Jazz foul. Number 34. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingram. Jokic grabs the miss. Utah's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From down in the low post. It goes. He has 5.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Bounce pass Ingram. At the elbow, Williamson. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Down low. Thompson with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Ingram, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Kevin Love comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Lewis subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Jokic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 3. Lewis passes to Williamson. Ingram outside. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Utah calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Some changes for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in, and Norman Powell subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And Utah also making a switch. Toscano's checked in. Mitchell outside. Jokic finds Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Lewis. No good with the layup.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 4. Here's Lewis. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Thompson. The pass to Toscano. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they will fall over the back on the play.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
It's time for the t-shirt.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Jokic, number 1. Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. That bucket in no time at all.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lewis against Mitchell. And stolen by Love. Now here's George. He has 5. Passes it to Powell. New Orleans moving the ball around to the inside. That's in there. Love with the assist. Powell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Jokic with it. 6 points for him. Here's Toscano. 6 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Jokic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
New Orleans ball.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. George looking around. Here's the 3. No good that time. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A different look for Utah. Saric comes in for Jokic. And it's Barnes in for Mitchell.
Dario Saric. Harrison Barnes.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George against Barnes. And George kicks to Murphy. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
2 minutes.
Back to Thompson. All alone. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Pass to Murphy. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis from the top of the key. He buries it. Utah trailing here. Here's Ivy. To stop the drought. Out to Saric. Thompson against Powell. Thompson passes to Saric. Second chance shot. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assisted.
Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's New Orleans now. To the middle. Love dishes to George. Doesn't go that time. And it's Utah the other way. And here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 on the shot clock. That's a floater go. Powell pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's George. Pelicans keep it alive.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That gives them the lead. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's George. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Murphy's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on. Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Harrison Barnes out there. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Home in the paint. Now Lewis. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Powell. There's the pass to Alvarado. That 3 off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Clearly, he hadn't established position there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Barnes. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Osman. Passes it to Barnes. Pocket 6. Jokic kicks to Mitchell. Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Utah with the ball. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the paint. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it to Lewis. 11 feet away. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Murphy. Pass to Lewis. And another shot. And that one is off. And Utah the other way now. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lewis passes to Murphy. Feeds it to Love. The shot from the low post is good. Love's got his first basket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here is Murphy. He's guarded closely. Passes to Osman. Mitchell with it. He's got 15. Into the lane. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lewis against Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for your Pelicans.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Alvarado, covered by Mitchell. Good on the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Utah leading by 3. Pass to Jokic. Back to Mitchell. Here's Alvarado. It's good. This game is all even. 5 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pelicans pull it in. Then Gomez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Alvarado, covered by Mitchell. Jokic against Hernan Gomez. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And the Jazz call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Jokic kicks to Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And he uses the glass on the way. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Williamson.
Okay.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Jokic. Barnes passes to Jokic. Molinari trying to get open. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jokic. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Big shot on the way, and it's blocked.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness, and he stayed all over that shot.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Paul George.
And here are the Pelicans now. Count it. Williamson's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jazz trailed by 4. Here's Jokic. 10 points for him. That's good by Mitchell.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And here's George. McCollum outside. Offensive rebound. Back to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good, George.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Gallinari missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Second team foul. Jazz substitution, number 34. The Pelicans call timeout.
It up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pelicans leading by 4. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Mitchell against McCollum. Mitchell outside. Pocket 4. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. Good D by Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Mitchell outside. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
It's Ingram missing. Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here's Barnes for 3. That shot missing, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell looking it over. Going inside. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Cullen passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Utah has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
He kicks it to McCollum inside, trying to end the drought, and stolen by Barnes. Back to Mitchell, and the pass to Jokic. He's guarded by McCollum and stolen by Williamson. McCollum passes to Hernan Gomez. Outside, George. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
Ingram outside. New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in, and Lewis subbed in for McCollum.
Jazz substitution.
Here's Ivy. He has 5. The dish to Barnes. Ivy passes to Šarić. Here's Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Good D by Williamson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And George kicks to Murphy. Outside, George. From the corner. And the basket by Murphy. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Shot game clock separated by 5. Here's Ivy. Lewis covering. Thompson in the corner. Unloads. And he gets it to go from the corner. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Jazz foul. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Powell with the steal. And that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in New Orleans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Pelicans, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
Man, they're getting the short if you need. They have to stay connected to the shooters. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Paul George. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5. That's the Pelicans' 5.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's George. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. He's guarded by McCollum. 6 to shoot. Jokic trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Going to the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pelicans trail by 5. Ingram outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Mitchell dishes to Ivy. McCollum against Mitchell. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Ivy. 5 points in the game.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Here's Williamson, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Ingram outside. Orleans moving it around. 5 to shoot. Back to Hernangomez. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson kicks to Ivy. He's covered by Ingram. And too long on the shot.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Williamson missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Ivy. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so he makes both from the line. Mitchell outside. Driving in. Open shot. Thompson. The Jazz with another miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Ingram missing. Jazz leading by 7 to the wing on the left. Now, Jokic. He's got 12. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Jokic. Hernangomez covering. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Thompson for 3. And it's Thompson again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Williamson's got 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside. And it's working like a charm.
Covered by Williamson. It's to Ivy. Paul George with the steal. The shot will not fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The pass to Ivy. Down low. It's stolen by Hernangomez. Ingram outside. Passes to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up. Utah with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. New Orleans making a switch here.
Kevin Love.
Alvarado, covered by Mitchell. Here's Alvarado. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. They're leading by 8. Thompson, high post. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Jokic passes to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Love dishes to McCollum. Over Ivy. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lewis checked in for McCollum.
Now into the lineup for your
Pelicans trail by 11.
Kyra Lewis Jr.
Alvarado, covered by Mitchell. Lewis on top. That one doesn't go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Ivy. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Lewis kicks to Murphy. Back to Lewis. Ingram against Thompson. Ingram wide open and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ingram's got 4 this quarter. Love against Jokic. On the wing, Mitchell. Murphy with the steal. Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Murphy. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Mitchell with it. 26 points for him. Takes it inside. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Ingram. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
The tray. The shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Alvarado, covered by Mitchell, doesn't get it to drop for him. Pulls up. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Ivy. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Powell's checked in. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
The Pelicans shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out with. And there is no better way
to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Now here's Powell. He's covered closely.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lewis covering. Pass to Jokic. Out to Thompson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the inside, Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, that he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Ivy. Off target from three-point range. The pass to Lewis. Now here is Murphy. It's tipped. They retain possession. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Murphy's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Lewis against Mitchell. Passes it to Jokic. Takes it to Ivy. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Lewis misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Ivy. This one for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Ivy's got 12 points in just the second half.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram attacking over Jokic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Jokic.
It's a nice job on the drive from BI, just finding an angle and getting the foul.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good for Ingram.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jokic against Williamson. And here's Jokic. 12 points for him. Mitchell right side. Back to Jokic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Jokic has got 14.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Gallinari. Barnes out there with Mitchell. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Toscano in at the 3. Barnes outside. Gallinari surveying the D. Mitchell passes to Jokic. Pelicans pull it in. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Jokic. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside, George. Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Now, Jokic. Mitchell in the corner. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. Another shot. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Mitchell outside. Here's Toscano. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 7. Lewis passes to Williamson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
McCollum's checked in for the Pelicans. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Now, here's Mitchell. On the pass to Toscano. No good with the triple. And here are the Pelicans now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Williamson throws it down.
Pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
Mitchell, this is to Gallinari. Mitchell passes to Toscano. Gallinari kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gallinari. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
At the line for 1.
Pelicans trail by 8. Outside, George. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Powell with it. He kicks to Williamson. Outside, George. 4 on the shot clock. Williamson trying to free himself up. McCollum, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Toscano. And here's Barnes for 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Powell, the pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Mitchell kicks to Gallinari. From past the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Then Gomez as Pelicans trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for foul. Jokic against Hernan Gomez. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Puts it up from 7, out of hand on it, and he gets it back. And another turnover here by New Orleans. Utah leading by 10. And here's Jokic. Pass to Mitchell. Poked away. Thompson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
McCollum, no good. And it's the Jazz's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Thompson misses. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
McCollum against Mitchell. There's the pass to Ivy. Paul George with the steal. Here's McCollum. There's the drive. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Williamson. Stolen by McCollum. Picked him clean. Passes it to Mitchell. Out to Thompson. To the paint. Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At 6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
Taking 2 shots.
And Jokic drops them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Williamson. No good on that one. Jazz leading by 11, and even 3-on-3 break. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. Ingram against Thompson. High post shot. And that one drops. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Out to the wing. Thompson in the corner. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
You just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
The 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and of course, an elite passer.
Deflects the pass. Hernan Gomez kicks to McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Mitchell finds Jokic. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Jokic with the buckets. That's 23 points for Jokic.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mitchell.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
George, that's a two-pointer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Jokic against Hernan Gomez. Jazz passing it around, and now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Williamson kicks to George. Beyond the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's McCollum. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Here's Mitchell. Thompson outside. The pass to Ivy. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Well, it's pretty clear that Zion has an understanding of the shots that he should be taking. It's a smart offensive play there.
On the wing, Mitchell. With the drive, Jokic. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Williamson finds McCollum. Back to Williamson. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Just such an instinctual passer. Really reminds me of our Arvydas Sabonis, who came over and dazzled us from the center position.
Cullen passes to Williamson. And the shot is long.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Passes it to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 6-point game. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And the Pelicans making a change. Lewis is checked in. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Ingram. And a miss there off the inbound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Billy Hernandez. That's his first personal foul. 4
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
Lewis Jr. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Shot from free throw range, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Thompson finds Mitchell. We see the Jazz get the win here, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.